This is the real concrete jungle.
Where I'm from, yeah. I'm from a concrete jungle in the middle of the Pacific Ocean.
The concrete jungle.
What up, y'all? Welcome to the Concrete Jungle Podcast. It is your USO devotion, chilling with some of your favorite artists and introducing you to some dope people making an impact in the community. Shout out to Island City Media Group for bringing you the Concrete Jungle every Wednesday, 8 to 10 p.m. California Fresh Coast time. Make sure y'all tap in and download that Dash Radio app, streaming live music 24/7. Tonight, we got a fresh off the block artist in the building. This young queen has been making some noise, putting in some work, and holding it down for her city of Carson. Being the daughter of a very well-known island hip-hop entertainer, she stands strong on her own art and got the bars to back it up. Please welcome to the Concrete Jungle from the first time, from Carson, California, we got B to the V. BVEIJAH in the building, y'all. Hey. Yo, so first off, I just want to say, sis, welcome to the building. You welcome to the Concrete, I appreciate, you stopping by. First off, how you doing? How's everything going?
Good, I'm doing good.
Okay.
To be here. I'm not gonna lie, it did slow a lot of things down, but we're starting to, get back to it and go back to our daily schedules. But yeah, it really slowed things down for us. But
right. For those of you guys who don't know out there, BVEIJAH is a young, hot new artist coming out of Carson, California. Give us a little bit of background. Talk to everybody in the jungle. Let them know who you are, where you come from.
Mm-hmm. My name is BVEIJAH. Some people may pronounce it BVEIJAH, whatnot, but it is pronounced BVEIJAH. The V is from my middle name. It's the first letter of my middle name. So, I wanted to put that together. I am 19, so, I'm a young artist, rapper from the city of Carson, born and raised.
Nice.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Nice. Yo, so I ain't gonna lie, sis. I was one of those that was like, when I came across the music, I'm like, this chick is dope. BVEIJAH. You know what I'm saying? So I mispronounced the name also. So
Right.
This is your artist name.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's what's up. So how did you come up with what made BVEIJAH? My bad. What made BVEIJAH? What brought? How did the whole concept for that?
Well, my brothers always call me BVEIJAH. So, I was like, I stuck with my first name. I don't want to be named nothing else but my name. So, I always kept that, and just added a little twist to it. So, yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
So tell us, what's it like growing up in Carson, California?
Ooh, Carson. Growing up specifically in the South Bay area, in LA County. In my opinion, it's a great place to grow up.
Yeah.
It's a very tight-knit community. You come here, everybody know everybody. I got a lot of the same friends from all my childhood, middle school, high school till now. I think Carson's a very diverse city. You come here, you see Blacks, Hispanics, whites, all kinds of ethnicities, especially the Samoan community, which is my heritage,
Right.
So I feel well connected here. My family has been in this city for generations, starting with my great grandfather coming, before Carson was named Carson. And, he started the first Samoan Congregational Church here in the city as well. And, passing down to my Uncle James, who has a whole, park named after him, James Forsyth Park, formerly known as Scott Park. And, so my family's just, well connected here, and just, what's it called? Like, very involved, it's lots of history here, deep rooted here, especially, but yeah, Carson is home. Carson is, all I know, and Carson is what made me. So, I'm proud to be here. Mm-hmm.
Every time I run into a Carson resident, y'all prouder than shit to be from Carson. You know what I'm saying? And you always hear that like Carson's like referenced as like Little Samoa. You know what I'm saying? And so as in 2021 right now, is it still pretty populated with Samoans out there?
Oh yeah, there's a lot of us out here.
Okay.
Yeah. Samoans are heavy out here.
What's the biggest misconception of Carson?
I think I seen something. I don't know. It was on Twitter. Somebody said we like a bootleg Compton, a bootleg Compton.
What?
Yeah, something like that. But our city. I don't know. I'm proud to be from here, so
Yeah, that sounds like some outsiders who never traveled out their state making comments like that.
Yeah, something like that. But they gonna say what they say.
That's what's up. So are you a Carson Colt from the high school? Yeah.
I went there for 3 years, homeschool for a year, but yeah, Carson graduated.
Man,
Yeah.
shout out to the Colts, man. Like I'll tell you this, dude, from like the Pop Warner leagues all the way up to the high school, like they about they football and their community when it comes to Carson.
Right.
I think that's pretty dope. A lot of good athletes come out of that city.
Right.
So let us know how were you introduced to the music?
Well, music was, always a part of my life. I don't remember a time where I didn't have music. But for me being an artist, how I got to learn more about it was, of course, from my family, specifically from my dad. Those that
Yeah.
that's how my dad's BabyDownn.
Hey, shout out to the Big Oos, man.
Shout out to my dad, but he's a musician, rapper, singer, songwriter. Had a hip hop group called Brownzville. One of their songs that a lot of people know of is "Breezin'." Again, is something that represents our city.
Classic.
Right. So he was born, raised here too. Again, but watching him perform, watching him, prepare for shows, steady going to the studio. That's what I grew up on. Going on tour with BVEIJAH Tribe, just all of that. That's what my dad.
Wow.
He's doing music before I was born. So that really, but when he was doing that, I didn't really, making my own music was never one of my interests. I never really wanted to do that. But it was until my siblings started doing music. My younger sister, she could sing since she was born, and then it wasn't until my older brother, he started doing music too, and then my other brother, and then me. So it was just like
Nice.
blood. Yeah, it was just something that all of us did, and I don't think that we really needed an introduction just because it was always there.
Man, that's pretty dope. Not a lot of artists could say that, and you having firsthand being under the wing of your pops,
Mm-hmm.
how much better than that can it get? You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna be honest with you. When I came across your music, first. And on social media, I was like, I'm always looking out for like dope lyricists, you know what I'm saying? So when I heard your music, I was like, yo, she can spit. It wasn't until later I found out who your dad was. And I was like, oh shit. No wonder why. You know what I'm saying? So that's pretty dope, and with the Concrete Jungle says, we are raw, uncut hip hop. So like, we like to dive in deep, where you come from, where your artistry is. So in the beginning of you just like traveling with your pops, and how was it like being introduced or are you family with BVEIJAH Tribe?
Yeah, that's family right there. That's
Okay.
family. So, just them always working with each other, just, it was encouraging, like, just seeing that growing up, it was like, okay, like it is something there, So
Man,
yeah, it was cool. Yeah.
that's dope. Where other people will probably get like starstruck, you're like, man, this everyday life.
Yeah, it was regular,
Like that's who you talking about?
Right. Yeah, for real.
Man, that's pretty dope. So I'm pretty sure with BVEIJAH Tribe, like what else were your musical influences growing up?
Influences. I feel like I was influenced to every genre out there, I could say, just being raised up into, oldies, soul, hip hop, new era, old era, underground, mainstream, just a lot of it, oldies, Teddy
Nice.
Pendergrass, Luther Van, you know, Aretha Franklin, Motions, Earth, Wind and Fire, you know, the list goes on. And then, you know, of course, my dad's generation, his era would be like, you know, Pac, Big, NW, you know, the regulars. But
Yeah.
my influences now would be a lot of underground, mainly, you know, city, like local artists. I would say, you know, I love listening to local artists who, you know, I see that is in the same boat that I am, and you know, I can really relate to them.
That's what's up.
Yeah,
That's what's up. So you
yeah.
ain't bumping the new Cardi B right now?
I'm not. I'm not. I'm not. Not yet.
Hey,
Yeah,
no,
but
I feel you. You know what I'm saying? And what's dope is that, you know what I'm saying? I feel like you can separate yourself, you know what I mean? And I hear it through your music.
mhm.
Where does that come from? Where does all that, like, there's a heaviness to your pen when I hear it through your music. Where does all that inspiration come from?
I think it just comes from, you know, just knowing that we got this plan, you know, hearing the EP, just as a lot of people may know that, you know, our brother passed away. And so that motivation comes from that, you know, it's a plan that we got to prosper, you know, that we got to really do this. So, you know, that's what really is in the back of my mind. Just, okay, we're doing this for a reason, you know. So that's where it all comes from, basically. And,
Yeah,
you know, everybody around me, like I said, all my siblings do music. So all of us are on the same tip here. So that synergy is like, you know, it's great.
universal. Yeah.
Right.
So I know you spoke about it in your music and you're touching base on it right now.
Mhm.
So you did lose a sibling recently.
Right.
I personally, you know, have experience, you know, having had lost a sibling, also myself, my older brother.
Wow.
Uh, Talk to us, you know, because you know a lot of times in our community we don't like to talk about things, you know, kind of openly. For losing a sibling, like what was that like for you?
Um, mm, I don't know. I was just talking to my brothers recently, and you know, they explained it great. It was the only way to describe it is it was like a movie, you know, just so unreal, you know.
Yeah,
You know, after that, we knew that it you know, something good got to come from this. So, you know, we had conversations with our brother about, you know, doing music because he did music too. If you know, people didn't know that, and you know, so you know, everybody knows that we doing music for our brother, you know.
yeah,
Yeah, that's the plan there. Yeah,
that's what's up. That
yeah.
sounds like a driving motivational force for you.
Mm-hmm.
Doing it for
Definitely.
your oos. That's
Right.
pretty dope. What type of impact are you hoping to make with your music?
Impact. I want to make a big and lasting one for sure.
Let's get it.
Like, you know, just want to be able to share my music, you know, with the world because, you know, I make music that I personally enjoy. You know, it's a real creative outlet, you know, that I make and that I put out there. You know, and it's a bonus when people, you know, can vibe with it, can, you know, that's a bonus for me because, you know, yeah, it's a process, it's a very personal thing to create and put it out there. You know, a lot of people can't do that. And so, you know, it's, you know, that's the impact I want to make, just relating to others and others can relate because, you know, making music for me is very therapeutic. And, you know, I know for others listening to it could be therapeutic as well. And just like you know, yeah, like what I
That's what's
said.
up. No, I feel it. I feel it. And like I said, when I was listening to some of your music and you were touching base on your brother, it struck a chord with me. You know, my bro only passed away like a couple years ago, so you know it's definitely a fresh subject. You know, when it comes
Yeah.
up, and you know, I love that. You know that you're saying that you want to make an impact to relate. You know, because a
Mhm.
lot of people, their impact, they want to be popping, they want to be
Right.
flashy. You know what I'm saying? So I
Mhm.
think that's pretty dope that you're leading that message before anything.
Right.
Um, so you
Yeah.
know, coming up in a Samoan household, you know, I know you were born into the music. Were you kind of like expected to be a musician?
Oh no. No. You know, it wasn't easy. You know, trying to tell my parents that, you know, I wanted to be an artist. I wanted to, you know, make music. Um, yeah, it
What
was
was
crazy.
Pop's reaction to you wanting to be a hip hop artist, a rapper?
Well, you know, this is where becoming a female comes into play, you know, especially in my culture, you know, there in our culture, you know, there was um where you're brought up on being, you know, that right hand to your parents, to your grandparents, you know, being that caretaker, where, you know, you got to make sure everything's good, you know, the house is taken care of, you know, everybody's eating, you know, and whatnot. So that's something that, you know,
Yep.
boys, you know, they're, how do I say it, like that double standard, you know,
There is a
that's
double standard
right.
sometimes.
It's not something that's necessarily expected for the boys. You know, they're free to pursue that. You know, but for me, it was a little different. My parents, you know, talked about going to school. You know, getting a job. You know, the traditional
Yeah.
career path. But you know, yeah, it wasn't easy. But you know, um, so after high school, I joined a CNA program,
Okay.
certified nurse's assistant, and it was an 11-week program. I was probably in there for like 2 weeks. You know, I automatically knew that, you know, my mind wasn't there. You know, I didn't want to do that. You know, I'm always thinking about music. And then I did, you know, them little pay the bill type jobs, you know. So even then too, I already knew that, you know, that's not what I wanted to do. But you know, my parents encouraged me, like, if you really want to do this, then you need to get educated in music if this is what you want to do. So, you know, I do plan on taking music classes, you know. So my parents, it's a lot better now though. You know, my parents are the most supportive. You know, my aunts, uncles, grandparents, man, they're all supporting me right now. You know, but it took some time. You know, it took some time
Yeah.
to, you know, accept that. But they knew
Excuse
that
me.
I had that passion for it and that drive. So, you know,
That's
they just
dope.
love seeing that I'm doing what I love.
That's dope. Was it intimidating for you being who your pops was to tell him, yo, I'm gonna do this?
Um, I think I didn't really see it like that, but it was better that, you know, I had older siblings that was doing the same thing too. So I
Yeah.
didn't really have to make that step. Yeah, I think it might have been like that for my brothers, but yeah, for me it was a little bit more easier, you know.
I
Yeah.
can imagine it being some big shoes to fill for your brothers. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? For you,
Yeah.
you come in, you like, yo, I'm gonna set this dynasty on fire. You know what I'm saying? And with it being like you're the woman, like all the, you know, the favors in your court. So yeah, that might be a little bit of a step for your bros, you know, at that point.
Right.
What do you what's your advice for a young Samoan girl who might be thinking about doing music and probably having a tough time letting their parents know, like, yo, I don't want to play softball. I don't want to play volleyball. You know what I mean? I want to pursue music. What's your advice for them?
Mm, well, you know, that's a very specific question. But I get why it's asked. Yes, I am a Samoan and I am a female, but I feel like at the end of the day, I'm an artist, period, you know. But I can appreciate this question because, um, you know, I would like to speak to those who see themselves in me and young Samoan girls who have similar cultural upbringings, I would say. You know, I would just say to them, you know, keep on going, believe in, you know, what you called to do. And, you know, the gifts that you were blessed with, you know, it's not for no reason that you have those gifts. And, you know, surround yourself with people, with like minded people who, you know, like I said, it's easier being around people that are on the same tip. So, you know, just surround yourself with like minded people like that. And, you know, and but this is just for girls, period, you know, because it is a big leap being a female, you know, in this industry where it's male dominated, you know.
Yeah,
So yeah, you know, believe in yourself and, you know, be true to yourself and, you know, just, you know, cast off the outside noise that you may come across and, you know, don't be scared to pursue it. I would say, you know, because I'm still on my journey. I'm still, you know, learning and growing as I go. But, you know, I love it. I love doing what I do. And you know.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
That's what's up. There was an online Twitter debate about is it harder for females in the hip hop game? And the rapper Chica, she was on Twitter just having a debate with some of the fans, and she was saying that it's definitely harder for females because whenever you see a female spitting or any kind of art, they want to associate it with something sex relevant or just anything that's besides the art. And then you'll have an artist like Blueface who'll just fart on the mic and go platinum. You know what I'm saying? Like, how do you feel about
that? Yeah, I don't know. That's something that I wouldn't. That's not the route that I want to take. Being that female artist, a lot of females do talk about, a lot of explicit, type of things, but that's not me, and that's not, what I represent. It's, a lot more to it. Like you were saying, Blueface, people get famous off of everything, anything nowadays, but I don't think my intentions is ever to be, up there because of, just doing anything to put myself up there like that. If I do want to be up there, I'm gonna work for it, and
Yeah.
that's how.
In an era of people just chasing clout, what keeps you grounded to focus like that?
Just knowing that anything great don't come easy, especially lasting, everlasting, if you want to say. But I just that's not the path I want to take. I want to do things a little different, especially I got my family all behind me, and watching everything I do, and I want to represent that in a well-mannered way. I say, but at the same time, it's to a certain extent.
I think that's dope. I got a little daughter myself. She's a youngin'.
Wow.
And it's crazy. She told me the other day, like, young girls, they want to be everything. They want to be like 20 professions, when they're young. Right. And she recently told me, she's like, I want to be a marine biologist, a bodybuilder, and a rapper. And I was all like, let's get it. Wow. So I'm like, man, we need people like you. We need, young queens like you. You know what I'm saying? Because imagery is everything. It's relevant so that our young ones can see that and see that, like, that is possible. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to be a nurse. No matter how great I am, I don't want to be a doctor, even if I was great at it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So let's dig into some of the music. I know you have the EP out right now that's Purpose in My Pain.
Right.
What was the whole concept behind that?
Ooh, Purpose in My Pain.
You lit up when you said that, man. That must have been a baby for you to release that project.
Yeah, well, it's my first project I ever dropped, and I released that project on, August 23rd, 2020, which would have been my brother Fatty, rest in peace, his 21st birthday. And his influence for me is very significant, because he was actually, the first one to put me on my first song. My first ever recorded, So, ever since then I knew, like, this is what I want to do. This is, it's fun, it's exciting, just that rush you get,
Yep.
And before he left, we made plans with, our team Deuce Dub to, really make it happen with him. But he never got to hear my music. So, this EP is a tribute to my brother. That's why it's called Purpose in My Pain, which tells the story on my life after he left. So, which features the rest of my siblings. If nobody knew it, those 3 features are the rest of my, real siblings. So,
wow.
Yeah, it was cool to, have them on there. Wyatt Fendi, Juice Steady, and my baby sister Coco, special thanks to the rest of my Deuce Dub team, who really made it happen. Big, Nay, Jimbo, Sumo, Odie, Hand Dog, our team. I couldn't have done it without them. So, yeah, that was the real concept behind Purpose in My Pain, just, life after that. Yeah.
That's what's up. I know your brother's proud of everything you're doing. That's dope. So, Deuce Dub, is that a record label you're with?
It's a collective,
Okay.
right? So it's just all of us, working, we all get to do our own thing, but at the same time, it's for, a greater goal. It's all for one thing, you know, and we're all family too. It's like
Yeah,
family, but,
that's what's up.
yeah,
So I caught your performance on at the House of Blues. Are those two Usos your brothers?
those my two brothers. Yep.
That's dope, man. Yo,
Fendi, yeah.
what's it like performing with your bros on stage?
Man, it was so, it was emotional for sure. Just, I forget, what was that, last year or 2019?
I think that was 2019.
19, right? So that was the same year our brother passed. And just seeing how we got there. First performance, House of Blues. Shout out to Craig for that.
Yeah.
But it was real emotional. Just having our family there. My two brothers and my other brother on the DJing in the back. Yeah, we doing what we supposed to. So it was a real good experience.
That was dope, man. I have a lot of family, in the music game, and I have yet to share the stage like that with some families just because, distance and everybody apart doing their own thing. But when I see stuff like that, I'm like, man, that's dope. You know what I mean? And to me, like to see that, like that's a translation of how far we've come with groups like BVEIJAH, groups like Brownzville, you know what I'm saying? And to see
Right.
that that's still lasting with us, I love that our people could still do that.
Right.
Are we before we go any further about any future stuff, I was going through some of your music. One of my jams, is My Way. Love that jam. Let's talk about that real quick. How'd that come about? What? Because that shit's banging, yo. That's like, dude, that's a slapper right there.
Oh, thank you. I made that maybe 2019 too. Before I did the concert, before I dropped in, it just been in my phone, just been on the laptop. I was just sitting on it, so that when the EP came, I decided, okay, that's another song I could release then, for this little project I'm doing. But, My Way is just really just talking, my thing, just doing my thing, having my way,
You talking your shit. Let them know. I'm coming in. I'm taking what I'm taking, and I ain't leaving nothing.
Right. Yeah. I enjoy
That's what's up. You bossing up. I feel that.
Right.
So, are we to look out for some future collaborations with the family, some of the other artists on Oos Dub? What's to come? What's coming up?
Well, yeah, so we got a lot of collaborations within our collective. We're trying to really just build our team and our foundation amongst ourselves first, and then eventually in the future, branch out and, work with other artists. But, in the future, yeah, I definitely want to collab with a lot of people, and, trying to, but yeah, that was just the, what we're doing now, just, trying to build within. But, we got a lot of merch coming out. We just dropped a shirt on, was it Halloween? It was Halloween. So, it's all on the Deuce Dub page. We're working on vlogging and wanting to get on our YouTube tip, Twitch, So yeah, expecting a lot, the music's still coming too. We got to drop this month. I don't want to say too much, but
Give us a little teaser, sis. Give us a little teaser. You know what I'm saying?
I actually don't got it here on my phone, but it's coming out in.
But you got something coming.
This month, yeah.
Okay, that's what's up. Your management probably looking at you like, hey, don't be releasing shit. That's dope, man. So, is there anybody like in the game right now that you'd hope to collab with in the future? Like anybody that you like what they're doing?
Mainstream?
Yeah, mainstream wise.
Mainstream. My sister always telling me like, man, I'll be tight if you made a song with Kamaya.
I said that in my head. I'm not even playing. I said that. I'm not even playing, dude. I don't be hyping shit just to hype shit. I said this in my head. And I don't mean to cut you off. I literally said this in my head. Yo, you would sound dope with Kamaya. Yo,
Man.
I said that. Yo, that's dope. Okay.
Right.
So let's talk about that. You and Kamaya, okay.
Kamaya, you know, she represents up there in the north, you know. So, you know, I'm over here, South Bay. So, you know, we both from Cali, California. So, you know, I really like her vibe and how she get down. And, you know, her song, man, I really enjoy her songs. Like, you know, I can relate to a lot of them too. So, yeah, she hard.
That's dope. I think artists like Kamaya and yourself are proof that, you know, you don't have to follow those trends to be like the next Cardi B, the next Meg. You know, no disrespect to what anyone's doing with their art, but like, that's why there is a purpose in your pain to share the art. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I mean? So that like I said, the imagery is everything that these little girls need to see. They need to see different shades of what, you know, women are. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what the hell it is. Y'all speak on it, you know what I'm saying? So man, I think that's dope, yo. I think you'll sound dope with Kamaya, even YG. I think YG and you would sound really dope on the tip just because of that twang and that hood flow, you know, that Cali swag, you know what I'm saying? That's pretty dope.
Yeah.
So you were talking about you got some future things coming up like YouTube, and are you going to start podcasting, vlogging? What's going on?
Yeah, so our team was just talking about going on Twitch and doing some things on Twitch. You know, I'm not really familiar with that app, but I heard it's like, I think it's a podcasting app or like going live.
Yeah.
But yeah, to do more on
Twitch is a good look. We're on Twitch. Add us on Twitch.
Oh yeah.
Concrete Jungle, Devotion Hip Hop. We stream on Twitch. It's a gaming streaming service.
Right.
But the dope part about Twitch, and we need to tell everybody this, is that you could be on there streaming any kind of music all day, every day. Whereas YouTube, they'll cut you off because of monetization rights.
Yeah.
So yeah, okay. So you're gonna be on Twitch, okay?
Yeah.
Okay. What can we expect? What are you gonna be doing on Twitch?
You know, just play my music, going live, talking about it. You know, maybe even bring y'all to the studio with us sometimes. You know, and you know, get to see that art, get to see us in that creative space, you know, see how we write music, how we, you know, get down in the studio and just the background of it all.
That's dope. You're taking them all really deep into the process of what's going on.
Right.
You know, future collaborations, you know, you said you like to connect with a lot of the local artists. I know you're from Carson. Can we expect a collaboration with you and Tanel? I know they released the EP out, Sister Ren. You know, are you guys family? Is it a connection with music also?
Right there. Tan and Ren, they doing their thing. Yeah, that's family right there. In the future, man, that would be cool. Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Man, like we were saying, you know, when we were getting started, something about Carson, y'all just rep it, you know? Y'all love it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, there's this this artist from the city too. Her name's Cutthroat Avo. Man, she really doing her thing out there. Y'all should look her up. She hard.
Plug us up. How could let's plug it up. Is she another Samoan chick out there, or?
I believe she is. Yeah, I think she
Cutthroat Avo.
Yeah, Kutt.
Nice. See, you only rolling with the killers.
Hard. She hard. I like how she get down. So
that's dope.
Relatable too. So you know, she other person from the city too.
That's dope. Yo, you ever thought about doing battle rap?
I thought about it, but you know, I cannot freestyle for nothing. So you know, I know battle rap is not freestyle, but you know, I take some time with it. You know, so I gotta really practice, rehearse, but not really like that. I don't really.
I think you could make some noise in battle rap. You know what I'm saying? Because the West is really untapped, and the dope part about battle rap right now is that it's all written. You know what I'm saying? The freestyle is a nice tool to have just at your disposal, But man, if you got a heavy pen game, which I already know you do, you can kill some of these. You know what I'm saying?
I'm still trying to learn, up my vocab, but
Hey, I feel it. Let me know, man. I'm a battle rap connoisseur. You need someone on the team to help. You know what I'm saying? Structure up some stuff. I'm with it, man. I appreciate that.
For real.
That's what's up. Yo, so for all of us out there who's just tapping into you, could you please let us know how we can get in contact with you, social media, music, and all that? Plug us up, sis.
Right. So, right now we're working on the Dudes Dub website. That's coming real soon. So, you catch us on there. Purpose of My Pain is on all platforms, all streaming platforms right now. I got some things on SoundCloud too that people can tap in. Deuce Dub, it's the Deuce Dub SoundCloud. And then my page, BVEIJAH, BVEIJAH on Instagram. Definitely gonna, post more content on there. And our Deuce Dub page, for more drops and updates, stay tuned with those profiles. So, yeah.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Any shout outs, sis, before we let you go? I know you got a lot of people that's on the team. Go ahead and shout out your squad.
Man, shout out to shout out to my family first. My parents, my siblings, my aunties, my uncle, grandparents, shout out to my city too. Carson in the house.
Carson.
And shout out to my supporters. I don't like to say fans. I don't like fans. I like supporters, my Deuce Dub team, like I mentioned before. Shout out to David for producing, engineering it. And shout out to Concrete Jungle for having me. Yeah.
You know what's up. We only tapping in with the hottest artists in the community. Thank you. We appreciate you. It. And was that the Oos R&D on the engineering table?
R&D, David.
Yeah, what's up? That's my Oos right there. He
came through for us.
Good dude right there. He was actually a part of Concrete Jungle, producing some of our first shows, engineering the sound and all that, and pretty much helping me through the whole process of constructing this whole show. So yeah, shout out to R&D for that. Small world. That's what's up, man. So sis, ending, I just want to say that I really salute you and I appreciate your art. I appreciate what you're doing. You always got us here at the Concrete Jungle to back you up, to push whatever you got going on, promote whatever you're doing. Like I said, we're part of Island City Radio, which is powered by Dash. So you got multi-platforms here that's ready to push you and that future Kamaya single, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So make sure, you shoot me a little cameo. I'll show up to the video shoot. You're like, I'm ready. But I really salute and hats off to you. I appreciate what you're doing and being an awesome role model for the future young Samoan queens out there.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you for having me on. It's an honor to be on here.
Oh, no problem, man.
Right.
That's right, y'all. It is your Uso Devotion. It's the Concrete Jungle, yo. We got beat to the beat. BVEIJAH in the building, y'all. Concrete Jungle Podcast. Yo, tap in.
What's up, y'all? This is BVEIJAH, aka BV, from the city of Carson. You're listening to Devotion with Concrete Jungle.
The Concrete Jungle. Concrete Jungle.